Alright then, let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is the ritual active? Does the ritual work? Let us see. The ritual does seem to be active because we are live, folks. What a joyous day that is. So as mentioned before, we are a bit early today, but that's mainly just because I've got plans in the evening. So sadly, the timing may be a bit screwed up. Hey, look at that. I just absolutely adore that. The low render distance. Trees are a treat for us all. Right then. I can go it over later on again as more people pop in, but since I was playing this off stream for a bit, fun things to know. Apparently you can get your sword super early if you go and visit this Ojisui after you solved the puzzle once before. And the same is that this area is still red, even if I didn't technically do the puzzle this time. Because it seems like most puzzles in this game span the entire playthrough. It's New Game Plus friendly. Alright, also, as well, nothing more of note that I've been able to find on my off transmission playing. Just in general and enjoying myself. Well, I say enjoying myself, it is still mainly just me running away and past a bunch of enemies. Because this particular one playthrough is with Lost in the Fog difficulty for action. Which does mean a lot of pain, if I'm honest. But pain is also fun. Yeah, here we go. Enemy time. Let's fight. Right, I guess I can't parry that one. Good to know. Screams of the Damned. Can't parry those. Ow. There. The cursed sword really is strong, isn't it? We're still gonna have a couple more combat encounters on our hand on our path to the Shimizu household. But I will take any restorers that I can find on the way there. Because I most certainly will need it. Arare, rararare. Yeah, here's where the bowl is put. So many blocked off paths. I say that as if I haven't brushed my head against them before. Ah, right, you're here now. Damn it. Well then, this will be a perfect chance to show you guys. Enemies hurt. They hurt a lot on this combat difficulty. Took half my health in a grab. These are no joke. Ah. God damn it. Oh well, at least we'll be granted with a checkpoint fairly early on. Or did I not get a checkpoint at all? Did I really backstep so much by being dumb? It most certainly seems to be that way. No, actually, this isn't too far back at all. I'm dumb. Give me sucker, give me strength, dear Arare. Hi, hi, hi. Now it's just you left. Yeah, dodge that. You seem deeply disinterested in me. I'll consider that to be a boon. There we go, moldy. Bandages. Nothing in that corner. Here we go, back to Inari Shrine. Oinari-sama da. Yeah, here we go. But before I do this, I forgot that I need to do one more thing, yeah? Alright then. Let's purify this sword then.
意思を示せるから。
Let's see. Once the sacred sword has been purified, it will no longer provide you with any protection. Likewise, it will no longer repair itself when sheathed. Instead, you will need to rely on toolkits to restore its durability. So I can still accidentally break it, so let's not do that. I think that we will need it for the ending that we're going for. But still, that was a fascinating little monologue, yeah. I thank you for the rancor and hostility that is within you, but you can rest now. I'll stand on my own 2 feet, essentially. Wait. I guess you're there. Also, a good trick that I learned. Dodge into their grabs. It is very effective. There we go. Mannequin down. Fuck it. Stamina, stamina, stamina. Come back to me, stamina. And how he crumples. I do have a bunch of toolkits, so I should be fine on using my more powerful weapons. Wait. Hi, good morning to you.
武器が壊れかけてる。もう少しだけ持ってくれ。
I don't think I actually checked up here if there's anything new. But it looks like it's just the pulsating mass of flesh that's blocking my path.
町まで。早く家に帰らないと。
早く早く。Pipe. While I adore you, Pipe, I don't think I need to pick you up as of now. No matter where you are, no matter where you live, no matter the time or the age, one should not disrespect the pipe. For what is a pipe but a impromptu war mace? Yeah. Time for the park cutscene again. hopefully I've gone slow enough for everything to load in properly.
俺大人呼んでくるから落ち着いて怖がってるだけだから怖くないよ大丈夫すごい血早く手当てしないとありがとう
大丈夫か子供を噛むなんて許せねえただ殺してやら
僕は固定機って言います君は私はひなこ清水ひなこ
私は覚えてさえいなかったのにな
He really has just been enamored with Hinako ever since then, hasn't he? Ah? Another radio?
私たちの心を器にして私たちをせき立てられる殺し合わされせめぎ合わされ私たちで人形遊びをしているのは一体誰
I guess that is. I guess that is evocative of what I guess multiple of the endings have been about, as well as the last search of the game. Just a bunch of, specifically Junko, pitting Inari Hinako and Shimizu Hinako against one another. As if they cannot coexist. And their desire to choose their own life, along with their desire to evolve beyond what they currently are. I will say though, a splash of red has really brightened up this place. From a dour little small town to a real urban center. It's quite nice. But let's get a move on. Right. Behind. No, in front. Ah! Bastard. Right. I don't need to deal with you, but I'm most likely gonna have to deal with you to get past. Actually, I think you can take a sip. Yeah. Bountiful divine water. Let's see. Let's get chocolate, of all things, eh? Well, I certainly won't turn my nose up at that.
私の町がもう化け物の巣じゃないか
Oh, I see. Good morning. Let's gamble a bit. What Omamori will show up now? Camel. Decreases current max sanity consumed by charge attacks. That seems fairly decent. Don't think I've ever seen a Omamori storing a camel before though, so that was a neat sight. Yes, walk on by, walk on past. You can't see me, good lady. Ah, kitchen knife time, is it? It's knife time.
邪魔するな。お前たちの仲間にはならない。
And that forced a wake up. Out of stamina, out of mind. Will it hit? Nice! It did hit both. Perfect. Now I can go back for our brand spanking new knife. Yeah, let's check out this little corner. Because there's also going to be one more Ojusui that I need to keep an eye on. It is probably up the mountain towards the Shimizu household, if I would guess. I wouldn't place it back in the hawker after writing your wishes. How did I completely miss this one? A verdigris, eh? Offer the bruise to the ancient Jesus statue. Ah, well. That should be all Jesus statues in the game, eh? And I'm surprised that they didn't give us a new journal entry. But that is fascinating. Yeah? The bruise that granted Inari Hinako the path to the reagents to cure, quote-unquote cure, Shimizu Hinako, her past, the sword that allowed Shimizu Hinako to fight against her future, both have been left behind. There we go. And it also wasn't any form of hatred as she left the brooch behind. Maybe a sense of resignation, but it certainly had a sense that it was more so allowing herself more time to think rather than just outright denying marriage to be spirited away. You can try, but you're too slow for me. Cunt. Bandage? Bandage. Yeah, good morning to you. Yes. Ow. Traded. Hey, there we go. I am deeply curious if anything new has managed to show up in this house. Most likely not, but doesn't hurt to check. Yeah. I missed some arre last time, so hey, that's good. Ah yeah, the doo-doo bomb traps. The 10th. 7th, no, 6th, 8th, 11th? I really need to take an extra look at just what the dates are in the Shimizu household as I go through it. Well, alright then. I'm just gonna walk around you then. I do wonder, Justin, what the herb does look like that Shu grinds into our medicine. Right, ready for ya. Still ready for ya. Right, that's a bit too much. Spread you out a bit. Ah yeah, there we go. All done, all dusted.
新しい武器を見つけなきゃ。
I'll wait. I am anything but patient. These hardware updates don't take long after all, my good sir. Alright, here we go. The Shimizu household. I'm still going to take a look what happens up here. Yes, because I cannot help myself. Actually, since most of the puzzles in the Shimizu household changes depending on the ending that you're going for, could then the portrait puzzle probably matters then to the overall narrative, because in the normal ending or the pill ending, the only one that was downturned or going on a downfall was Hinako.
うちもやられてる。
For the Fox wedding, the parents and Hinako was turned up, but the rest of the friends were turned down. And for the Fox wets its tail, Shu and Sagako were turned upright alongside with Hinako, but the parents and Rinko were turned down. I think that it has some meaning, but I really cannot tell what. At least not right now.
どういうこと？廊下、襖、間取りが全部変わってる。もう何なの？
It actually ended. Can I still pick it up? No, that is very fun. If I take too long to answer, it will actually just stop calling. You might not believe me, but that was actually why I was standing still for a second. But here we go. Shimizu Residence. Shimizu Residence 1 is currently not monsterified, so we can wander around to our heart's content.
本当に私の家なの？
I am also going to want to explore every nook and cranny in case there are any more new notes for me to read.
どこに置いとくなんて。
Open up. Yep. And this is all the same. No, I don't need to take that arare right now. But let's do keep it in mind. Though I can take myself a sip of some sugar water. Oh right, I can't open this up anymore because I let the brooch go away. Huh.
いつ取ったんだろ
Oh, that is way more violent than before. Then yeah, no. Everyone but Hinako. Hmm. A note. Married couple's letter. Kimie, tomorrow's the big day. I'm looking forward to seeing Hinako dressed as a bride. I still can't believe she's marrying that rich young man. Won't have to worry about money ever again. And I'm sure Hinako will be happy too. You must feel like it's a huge burden to be lifted off your shoulders. Let's take life easy now. We can fulfill that dream of yours and go to every onsen in Japan. If there are any other wishes you want to come true, just say the words. It's mom's handwriting from here. Kanta. My dream is to hear you say such sweet words to me directly, not on paper. It is a sad state of affair. Sad state of affair for the parents. Stuck. Happily take a bandage. Yeah, saw that. You'll be useful. And I think that's, yeah, that Shimizu one cleared out. At very least for most of the rooms. Aye. Yes, stay put. I'll be back for you. Let's see. What's the puzzle here? White and black fought, battling upon a set of scales. Yet neither wanted for the scales, for what they decided was simply a quiet, grey place where they could belong together. Whether we flee or spread our wings and fly is our decision alone. One to make only once we are ready. They had no use for those who towered from the heavens, imposing their will on others. Yeah, no, because... hi, Blaine. Welcome. Do you want a recap of what you may have missed so far? Thank you, Windows. I don't need to update right now. Yeah, no need to say please, I'll happily do it. So, right, I can't really go outside of this map, but I'll show you once I'm outside. So, first step. Apparently, once you've solved the sword puzzle, you can just find the cursed sword on many of the Ojusues that you place the broken items on. So you can start the game very early on with a powerful weapon. And also that means that as I suspected, that puzzle is solved throughout playthroughs. Another thing as well is that the Crimson Water puzzle is also solved between playthroughs, so you just need to solve it once. So me solving it when I got the bad ending was pretty nice, or pretty lucky. We did get a cutscene when we purified the sword, in which Hinako thanked it for protecting her, but she no longer needed the vengeful spirit inside of the sword to protect her. She will do it herself. And when we left the brooch on the Ojusui statue, there was another cutscene in which she thanked Kitoyuki for giving her such a fine gift, but she wasn't sure if she was worthy of it yet. So she left it on the Ojusui statue, in which it later on rusted and had a layer of verdigris placed upon it. So essentially, it seems so far an in with thematic of the other endings. For the normal ending, both Inari Hinako and Shimizu Hinako both wailed out in anguish and pain over the pills that caused them to essentially go mad. In the Fox wedding ending, Shimizu Hinako loses, and it is thanks to the Agata no Hote, in which she is banished and she is turned into a subservient wife, which Inari Hinako wants to move forward, but she's still extremely fearful of marriage. In the Fox Wets Its Tail ending, aka the good ending, Hinako escapes, essentially overpowering Inari Hinako, and she no longer exists upon her running out of the wedding. But that's just speculation on my end, because I, just as you came, I read this note. White and Black fought, Platinum won a set of scales, yet neither wanted for the scales, for what they decided was simply a quiet grey place where they could belong together. Whether we flee or spread our wings and fly is our decision alone, one to make only once we are ready. They had no use for those who towered from the heavens, imposing their will on others. Because that, if you see it metaphorically, then the sword and the fox in these puzzles beforehand could be seen as Kitoyuki and Shu, or Kitoyuki and Kitoyuki or someone else that has power over Hinako. So in those endings, the plaques all were about claiming victory over one of the two birds. But it seems like in this situation, or in this ending, we are leading towards both Shimizu Hinako and Inari Hinako allowing to shoot for themselves. Oh yeah, right. We also managed to find something else. Here, a document. Here we go. Kimie, tomorrow's the big day. I'm looking forward to seeing Hinako dressed as a bride. I still can't believe she's marrying that rich young man. We won't have to worry about money ever again. I'm sure Hinako will be happy too. You must feel like a huge burden's been lifted off of your shoulders. Let's take life easy now. We can fulfill that dream of yours and of going to every onsen in Japan. If there are any other wishes you want to come true, just say the word. Then it turns into Mom's handwriting. Kanta, my dream is to hear you say such sweet words directly to me, not on paper. Which is just a very sad thing to read. Yes, how much Dad does not understand Mom. So yeah, that's the quick rundown of it. Want any further explanation? Or anything I can clarify? Oh, you're here. Fuck. Oh yeah. Oh. That room is packed. Oh, no worries. I was able to explain it well. Also, you wouldn't believe it, just how not only how much they hurt on Lost in the Fog difficulty, but just how many enemies they put throughout the place as well. Because probably the best example that I can think of is how much more enemies and of higher ranks that they put in. You remember the area in which we first fought our first big guy? Where we had to winch up the key from the well. In Lost in the Fog, not only is he a more flowered variant, the big fella, he's also accompanied not by only one mannequin when you turn the winds once. He's accompanied by two of them when you turn it the second time, and both of them are flowered up the wazoo. So the toughest enemy variant. But even if I do say that in a incredulous sense of, oh, I can't believe how bullshit of some of this is, I do also still enjoy the rough enemy placements. It's fun. I'm also mainly just walking around just so that the game can take its sweet time loading in all that it needs to load in. Since I don't want to suffer encoding errors on this time. Preta. Ah, you can jump far. Four times. Ah yeah, that's just what I call the chained ones anime type here in the real world. The reason why I do that is because, well, they look like a preta. I believe that the preta is from Hindu belief, or it could also just be from Japanese belief. Essentially they are from essentially they are tortured souls that with distended stomachs that are eternally hungry, but the rest of their bodies are emaciated, unable to fulfill their hunger.
この写真なんか見たことある気がする。思い出せない。
I know it. You aren't slick with it. Yeah, if you want a visual representation of it, there's probably some art of it online if you search up Preta. Or if you want a fun artistic interpretation of the Preta, you can also look up how they look in the Shin Megami Tensei series.
私の部屋。
私は
そういうものだと思って生きてきたから。だからお見合いの話が来た時も、今度は私の番なんだってそう思ったよ。
Right, this happens on the
お
26th.
姉ちゃんはどうして知らない人と結婚できたの？
親同士で話して仲人さんが入って、その上で私にふさわしい方と分かって紹介されたんだもの。出会うのは初めてでもきっと仲良くなれるって確信があったわ。恋愛結婚も素敵だと思うけれど、恋は盲目。籍を入れた後に相手の嫌な面に気づいても遅いのよ。
私にはお姉ちゃんたちの言うことがよくわからないよ。
ひな子だって幸せな結婚をして幸せな人生を歩みたいでしょ。
そこが違うの。そこが多分私とお姉ちゃんの、私と世界の一番の違いなの。
違いって？
私、幸せになることが絶対に大切とは思ってないの。もちろん幸せにはなりたいよ。でもそれよりも大事なことがあるの。
それは何？
自分で選択したかどうか。私はね、幸せにしてもらいたいんじゃない。自分で選んで幸せになりたいの。たとえ幸せになれなかったとしても、自分で選んだ結果はとても尊くて、私には価値があるように思えるの。みんなが女の幸せと呼ぶもの、頼もしい旦那様と大勢の子供たち、そういうものと生涯無縁になるとしても構わない。私には幸せになれるかどうかよりも、自分で運命を選べたかどうかが大事なの。
私には綺麗事に聞こえるけれどね。でもひな子の言うことが間違ってるとも思えない。あと100年、いやひょっとしたらもう少し早いかも。どんな結果だろうと自分で選んだ結果なら、それが幸せだとそうと言える時代がきっと訪れると思うわ。お姉ちゃんはその世界には行けないけれど、ひな子は行けるといいね。
どんな結果だろうとも、自分で結果を選べることが幸せ。自分で選べなかった結果は幸せじゃないんだ。誰にも操らせない。私の選択は。
Projects from our class. My future self, Shimizu Hinako. The canvas is blank. But even now, imagine the countless possibilities of what I could fill all this blank space is what makes me excited. I might be sighing a whole lot, but I really do enjoy myself with this. This is just excellent. Happiness is not what society dictates as what happiness is. Happiness is choosing your own life, even if making your own decisions is what leads you to being miserable. At least you've had the freedom to choose for yourself. You are the own master of your life, not someone else's. Those hurt. I truly do wish that Junko could have led a life like that herself. Instead of being mixed up with some matchmaker. Oh! Oh, fuck! No, safe, safe, safe! Ow! No! Also, thank you for bringing down the sword, my loyal knight. I was alone, so I'm okay with playing by myself. That means I have the right dish and left dish all to myself. I like to play with Kokeshi dolls a lot. I'm extra careful to share them with left Hinako and right Hinako, so it's fair to both of them. I was technically not really.
昔これで遊んでた。飽きそうなところがある。
And that you're well appreciated for. Right. That's a bit too heavy on that side. Still a bit too heavy. The instructions may be the same, but the solutions differ because of the weight. Hinako is on the right. Well, Hinako is all alone, and the rest are by themselves. Parents, the fox, friends.
これ何？
I really don't know if I'm reading too much into this or if I'm actually onto something with just how much things differ on in the Shimizu household depending on which ending you're going for. Alright then, open up. Oh yeah. This can still last for a bit longer.
これが壊れたらどうする？
Oi. Your moans screwed with me. The fucking crumpling still, man. I love it. It is so stupid, honestly, how much I just love seeing them crumple like that. Our Agi inserted. Actually, it's still enough to pray. It's not enough to pray. Well, at least there was some more Abaraki for me there. Toolkit, nice. Hi, good lady. Notes. Any new notes? Nothing. The music's amped up again. Infinitely repeating. Same as usual. Jokan. Trade it at least. Poor mannequin. Wait a minute. The fletchling door is here now. That's a radical difference. The fletchling door has always been in the same spot before. Let me be. Come on, let me pass. Thank you, good sir. Not fair. Not fair in the slightest. Actually, since I broke my knife and I know where there's another one. Oh yeah. Let's use our beloved lead pipe for a bit. Finally safe to wander. You know. Hello? Right then, final chance doll room. Change. Change if you're there. Well, it's not really like you need to change. You are as creepy as ever. I'm still amazed that they don't really do anything with that. They just let it be a creepy visual. Alright. We need to still find... Huh. Where could it be, actually? It can't be in Shimizu 2. I already checked all of this. Shimizu 1 it can't be in. The host must be somewhere here. Yeah, right. Always forget. It's here.
ガスが切れてるみたいだけど、チューブはまだ使えそうだ。
There we go. All I need from Shimizu 3. Well, besides opening up the fleshling door. Alright, another fun thing, because I remember that we walked past the telephone now. If you just wait long enough, the telephone will stop ringing. As if the man on the other side got really mad for you wasting his time. There we go, now we can pray. I really don't know where the last Emma would be. But I think I'm only 1 or 2 Emmas away from being fully upgraded. Right, I'm going to deal with you first. No, I know your tricks, but you're still quick with it. Right, now you're faster, more aggressive. Still barely alive, right? Well, I'm happy that I saved at least. Thank you, playthrough 1. I mean, hey, it's bound to happen. The monsters hurt a fuck ton more now, after all. There we go. The wall. There we go. Cleaned up. There you go. Flashlight key. And then... Are we for real here? Seriously. Instead of a fucking mannequin to fight after I get the key, it's a fucking preta. The world is not kind to me on Lost in the Fog. Give me that. I desperately need some crackers. Oh yeah, another thought that I've had as well, because it first struck me with the portrait puzzle. Each of the different portrait configurations that happen here essentially signify on who the quote-unquote winners are, depending on the ending that you get. There we go, White Bird and Fox. Still equally as free. You weren't there before. I don't have to fight you. Alright, but you're in the way. Crumple. Yeah, Preta defending the door now. I'm just gonna see if I can... Hey, come over here. Thank you. And here's our final challenge. Getting to the fletchling door. Did I not walk down this pathway before? This seems newish. Ah. Oh. Greatly increased damage inflicted while in near death, in a near death state. I don't know if this room is new for the true ending, because I never actually realized that there was a hallway here before. Never noticed it. And considering that it doesn't show up on the map, well, it does point towards there being some differences between all the houses. Yeah. You two, I don't have to fight. So excuse me. Oh.
お母さん、ひな子の誤解を解いておきたいの。
誤解って？
ひな子はお母さんのこと、お父さんにいつもいじめられてるって思ってる？
そんなこと。
確かに、お父さんはちょいと短気な人だけど、娘の前ではいい格好がしたいだけの照れ屋な人なんだよ。
あんなに怒鳴ったり物を投げつけたりしてきたのに。
お父さんはね、ずっと夢があったの。
The restaurant.
自分と友達で小さなお店を持ちたいって。
夢？
そう。お父さんには仲のいいお友達がいてね、船に乗っていた頃からかな、弟みたいに可愛いっていつも言ってた。でもね、何かあったんだろうね。急にお父さんが貯めてたお金全部持って逃げちゃった。きっとどうしようもない理由があったんだろうね。悪い人には見えなかったから。お父さん、それですごく傷ついてね、荒れてた時期があったの。落ち着くといつも私には謝ってくれたよ。でもね、子供には弱い父親の姿を見せたくないからって。男の人はプライドが高いから。
だからって家族を傷つけていいわけがない。
ひな子はきっと家に入ると女は男に虐げられるってそう思い込んじゃってるんだろうね。でもね、あんたが思ってるほど女もお母さんも弱くはないんだよ。お父さんなんて娘の前ではカッコつけて威張ってるけど、あんたたちがいない時は全然違うんだから。以前お母さんとお父さん大喧嘩したことがあるの。
ことあったの？
お母さん、お父さんが謝ってくるまで徹底的に無視してやったよ。あんたたちがいる前では普通に振る舞ってたけどね。おかずもお父さんの嫌いなものばっかりにして、お茶に雑巾の絞り汁入れてやったこともあるの。
お母さんが信じられない。
お父さん、たったの3日で音をあげたよ。あんたと純子が寝静まった後、そこにベターっと土下座してね。
お父さんが本当に？
そうだよ。私とお父さんが本気で喧嘩をしたら、お父さんが私に勝てるわけないじゃない。でもね、それは私たち夫婦の話。娘のお前に心配かけたのは本当に申し訳ないと思ってるよ。
話してくれてありがとう。お母さん。
That was really powerful. It doesn't really excuse. No, it not even. It doesn't really. It doesn't excuse Kinta's behavior, but at least with the knowledge that her mother wasn't just bowing down, she was still strong and headfast in her own way. And that would probably help Hinako quite a bit. Kanta, I shall be brief and to the point. It is very unfortunate about Kimie. I'm sorry, and I understand why you would want her to go ahead with the surgery. But surgery can do more harm than good. Remember how mother never properly recovered after hers? I understand how you feel, I really do, but please reconsider before taking on debt for an operation that might not even make her better. Wouldn't Kimie rather you try to enjoy the time you have left together? Either way, you need to talk it out with Kimie first. Knowing you probably haven't said a word of this to her yet, have you? I can't cover the whole operation, but I'll send what little I have to spare. Buy Kimie something nice with it. Got it? So the debt accrued wasn't from... Well, it could still be from the restaurant, but the debt accrued to the family was for a surgery for Kimie. Fuck off, man. I'm thinking here. That's what you get. More and more and more information being unraveled to us each and every time that we go through this household. Why did my mother even marry him in the first place? How could anyone possibly call themselves happy having to spend their entire life with someone like him? Mom once told me a husband and wife support each other for the whole of their lives, in sickness and in health. You see, it took me a long time to recover after giving birth to you. I caused your father a lot of trouble with my mood swings. No matter how much I complained, he stood by me through it all without as much as a frown. I know he may not have turned out to be much of a father to you girls, but all in all, he's been a good enough husband to me. Yunko says that she is happy, but I just don't get it. Neither she nor my mom ever look happy. Then again, when I tell her about my ideas of happiness, she says that those don't sound very happy to her at all. What matters most to my sisters are results. What matters most to me is choice. Even if it's what makes my sister happy, if I can't make my own choices, then I will be unhappy forever. But if what makes me happy doesn't give my sister the results she wants, then she will be unhappy. Though our concept of happiness may differ, I think as sisters we can respect each other's version of it and take comfort when we know the other has found it. I swear that I want to stay by Shu's side as my partner and not in a romantic way either. But at the same time, there's some strange part of me that wants him to acknowledge me as a girl. So let's see. White and black fought, battling upon a set of scales, yet neither wanted for the scales. What they decided was simply a quiet, grey place where they could belong together. Whether we flee or spread our wings and fly is our decision alone, one to make only once we're ready. They had no use for those who towered from the heavens, imposing their will on others. I think that white and black refer to the bird. Yeah, no, because the sword and the... There we go. They had no use for anything else but black and white. They had no use for anything but each other. Really? We aren't talking with Inari Hinako here? We can just pick it up. No, here it comes.
ひなこ、今少しいいか。
なんかよ。
お前に謝っておこうと思ってな。
I tried to find a good angle.
何を？
This one.
俺は情けない父親だった。長い間怒鳴ったり怖がらせたりして悪かった。
今頃謝ってなかったことになんかなるわけないでしょ。あれだけ長いことみんなに迷惑かけて全部チャラになるなんて本気で思ってるの？
思ってない。お前の気持ちを考えれば到底許せるわけもない。それを重々分かってる。それでも俺に謝らせてくれ。許してくれなくて構わないから。
はあ、あんた一人がスッキリしたいからってだけで勝手に謝ってるの？迷惑だよ。帰ってよ。今だって急に怒り出して包丁を投げつけてこないか怖くてたまらないんだから。
怖がられるぐらいが威厳のある父親だと誤解していたんだ。本当にすまない。
じゃあ勝手にこれからもそうしててよ。出てって出てってよ。それでもお父さんは謝ってくれてる。許す許さないは私たちの勝手だけど、お父さんの謝りたいっていう気持ちまでも無限にはできないよ。お父さんの都合なんか知らないよ。家族だよ。それでもお母さんに聞いたでしょ。お父さんが裏切られて辛い目にあったって。辛い理由があったから乱暴も許せっていうの？そんなのまかり通らない。そう、まかり通らない。許す必要もない。縁を切り言い訳も謝罪も聞いてやる義理は確かにない。でもね、家族の縁は切れないんだよ。だから許さなくてもいいけれど聞いてあげなくちゃ。お父さんの気持ちだけは受け止めてあげて。お母さんはお父さんを許しているのかもしれないけど、私には無理。知ってる？私たちとお父さんは血がつながっているけど、お父さんとお母さんは血なんかつながってないんだよ。結婚したってだけの赤の他人のお母さんがお父さんの話を聞いて許せたんだよ。どうして血のつながりのある私たちが話も聞いてあげられないの？怖かったと思う。今も怖いと思う。許せないと思うし、顔も見たくない気持ちもわかる。それでも話だけは聞いてあげて。許さなくてもいいからお父さんの気持ちだけは受け止めてあげて。
もし俺のせいで男というものに恐怖を覚えているのは、それは誤解だ。俺はろくでなしだが他の父親たちは違う。俺とは正反対で、琴行君は立派な青年だ。彼なら絶対にお前を幸せにしてくれる。付き合いの長い柊君、立派な男だけどな。あいつにならお前をやれるとずっと思っていた。しかしそんなのは俺の勝手な決めつけで、結婚するもしないもお前が自分で決めて構わない。俺を許さなくていいから、俺の呪縛から解放されて幸せに生きてくれ。今まですまなかった。
今でも怖いし、許せるかどうかわからないけど、お父さんの気持ちだけは受け取ったから。
After Dad saved up enough money from fishing, he decided to start a restaurant with his longtime friend, someone who was a little like a brother to him. Who was like a little brother to him. That friend, however, stabbed him in the back and ran off with all his money, leaving him with nothing but debt. Apparently, that's when things really started heading south for my dad. I mean, I do sympathize with him, but his past is his problem, not mine. and it definitely doesn't excuse him for making every day a living hell for me. When it's just him and my mom, he's apologizing for the life of poverty he's forced us into due to his debts. According to mom, there's nothing more shameful in this world to a father than letting his daughter see his weak side. If he acts the way he does to me just to hide something as dumb as that, then I think I might just go crazy right now. This house is theirs. It has nothing to do with me. I was just born here. I may be Hinako, the little bird, but I have wings of my own. And if he doesn't care about how I want to live my life, then I just spread my wings and fly away. Wherever I choose to go will be entirely up to me. And this time as well, it wasn't a fight between Inari Hinako and Shimizu Hinako. In the end, they both became one. Let me go. This is gonna be bad. God. Damn it. I had a hunch. I didn't know for sure. Right, you stay in that room. Safe. Oh, that's some deep panic. Ay, 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 ay. I feel like I'm gonna suffer again against this boss fight. So far, all of the bosses have been killer on this difficulty. Baseball bat. Alright, and this remains the same.
Hinako! 遅かったな。今から始めるところだったぞ。誰のなんだと。 では。ご一同様、包丁のさよう、どうぞご覧ください。よー。なんだその言い草は。
Alright then. Let's then see how many retries this will have to I'll have to go through. It's stop stun locking me.
少しは感謝じゃ。縦でやった恩も忘れやがって。
ひなこのためなのよ。
So what? They're different.
私の胸の中にいる。
So yeah,
手がそうとしても無駄だ。
as Hinako is saying, in this ending she doesn't actually hate her parents.
親の苦労もわからん。学通者。
Oh yeah.
ちょっとこっちに来なさい。いい加減諦めなさい。
Stop trying to make me hate my parents. These aren't them. This is the facade. This is the facade that they put up. It's gonna be a lot of quiet points. here as I try and see what's new or not. But now we go to the Dark Shrine.
これを飲みなさい。少し楽になるはずだ。
私は一体。
まだ体が馴染まないのだろう。よくここまでこらえてくれた。
これでは皆々様に愛想をつかされてしまうでしょうか。
そんなことは私が許しはしない。少し血色が良くなった。君の体にも合うようだ。先祖の霊に備えた米と水を混ぜ合わせてこしたものだ。神聖な力が宿っている。
もう立てます。ありがとうございます。
そうか、気をつけて。行こう。君のために用意した一番大切なものがある。
はい。
Time for the final ritual. Hopefully I won't choose the wrong doors, because that would be a pain if I happen to do that. I mean, for a couple of them I'll have hints, for not for every door though. Here we go. Prove your intent with the crest tree, show what lies deep within your heart, let the line of foxes guide you off the crest and lay bare your soul. Aye aye. Right, this one's easy enough. Find the one that's hurt and it'll point you towards the right door. The time for rebirth is now. Respect us, serve us, become the good and clever woman you ought to be. Oh, a first aid kit. I'll happily take that. And actually, I did manage to beat the mother and father boss fight on the first attempt. That is surprising. Hi. Gods! There are so many enemies now and they hurt so bad. Why? I may be able to do the boss fight, but I sure as fuck can't do these enemy rooms. Otra vez. There we go. 2 of them are out. Jokan is mine. I know what you want. You moved. You didn't get hit by the meat you hit. Black Sparrow. Oh, shortly after I became their maid, there was talk of an arranged marriage for the young heir to a noblewoman. This led to the heir unceremoniously ending all his scandalous relationships with women, including one with a young housemaid named Sachie. Sachie came from a family of poor farmers, but her beauty shone brighter than the sun, something that had caught the young heir's eye. By the time his marriage was being arranged, she already had a life growing inside her, and the two had made vows to run away and start a new life together. And yet, the young heir cruelly and wantonly cast her aside. Likely, he simply did not want his prospective marriage to be ruined. So, the Senekis kicked Sachie out and drove her to some far-off place where they could forget her existence, despite the peace of the family she carried with her. People say that she was fighting back tears so hard that blood began to trickle from her eyes. And then we'll do a little run around again, just to see if there's any items for me to pick up. Doesn't seem like it. Right then, door 1.
宴は終わりま
話したでしょうか。
Right side. Lucky. Katsuti. You have a bit too many repair kits on me. Arare. Ahem. Fox. I really have no idea. Front? Yeah, correct door. Fun times ahead. Fuck it. This is going good. Comb. Can I? Yeah, for the Higashi. Come here. Come here. Huh? Another monster somewhere around here. Oh, there you are, you. Final one, dealt with.
これは服で怯えた。
Any notes for me to pick up? Yeah. With her blood shall our clan prosper, may our ancestors
私
rejoice.
はお前たちの小屋しか何かなのか。バカにするな。
Then let's run Omamori. Will automatically perform a counter when the visual hint appears, but consumes max sanity when it is activated. When equipment, sanity will also recover at a slower rate. I like that one. I wonder if that one can pair well with the Omamori that increases your counter damage whenever you do it without focusing. Come close. We must submit to men. Kotayuki is still but a fledgling. Come and we shall treat you as we see fit. Look into my eyes.
やめ
No items and none of these can be opened. Well, final room then. Nope. Alright. Super remote time. Let's go. I am proud of myself. I managed to go through every correct door without a single fuck up. No, I know what you're up to. God. I wait. Once more, we'll check if things are different.
お取り込み中ごめんなさい。ひなことほんの少しだけ話がしたいのだけれど、よろしいかしら。
では
お姉ちゃん。
まだ生きてるのね。
うん。
しっかりなさい。
しっかりって。
未練は拙速では立てない。そう思い時間を与えたけれど、生きていてもいいなんて考えてないわよね。そんな甘えは許さない。殺せ。必ず。
もう少し外していた方がいいかな。
いいえ。お時間をありがとうございます。それではこれにて。
姉妹で語り合えたかね。
はい。
それでは行こうか。
Apparently that was an achievement as well. Get all the crests without making a single mistake. Yeah.
お印ですね。
Powerful. Alright. What is the... Two chicks confined in one another in their shells. A fox watches over them in the light of his lantern. Nobody knows when, or even if, the eggs will hatch. Not even the chicks themselves. Um... So for those of whom that it looks like it's talking, probably, so... No, that's for the wrong one. Ah, wrong one. Actually, this could be correct. Yes, you're wrong. Because it does specify watching over them, so possibly... like that. Yeah, there we go. The birds must be facing each other because they seem to be discussing, and then the fox is watching over them.
Sa, kimi mo. めようか。
はい。
I know it's just a common sound effect, but it really
よくここまでついてきてくれた。
does make me give me a slight chuckle whenever the boom sound effect happens.
もうわずかの辛抱だ。
はい。最後まで。
Good morning, Hinako.
いい加減にしろ。私をどれだけもてあそべば気が済むんだ。お前ら一体何なんだ。なんで邪魔をする。私に勝手な選択を強いるんじゃない。お前たちを消し去る。この街を私が取り戻してやる。
The commentary here as well is also vastly different from before. Instead of just wanting her parents back, she seems to be fighting for the entire town. The entirety of Ebisugaoka. Nope. Don't pin me down in here, man. Ow. Did that actually hit me? I was close enough for that. I don't believe that for a second. Healing items, healing items, healing items. Give me something to make myself feel a little bit safer. Jokan, no, bandages actually. Bandages and Jokan. Wow. I feel blessed. There we go, an axe. Always. Always. Every goddamn playthrough you get me. If anything, I'm just gonna salute you. Whichever dev decided to put you there, because goddamn.
私の世界を全部壊してどこまでもて遊ぶ気
Alright, you don't need to fight, but I'm gonna take a quick look around. Bandages, toolkit, much appreciated. Refreshed baseball bat. Sure. Preta. And now I'm just gonna have to wait. Thank you, Shiba.
仕業だ絶対に報いを受けさせてやる
Sickle. Higashi. Where's the Higashi? There we have you. Oh, come on. Is there another Preta here? There is. Ramune, happily. Perfect. Now, wasn't the sickle here? Or was it further up? Yeah, it was probably further up.
お前たちが何をしようとそんなまやかしは通用しない。侵食が進んでる。早く行かないと。
Crowbar. Maybe in a bit. Welcome to the stream, Bruni Sana. Thank you for the virtual encouragement. We'll take the knife. I could have probably used the sickle a tiny bit more, but it's worth it. Open up behind me. They sure did, but I don't have to backtrack. Yeah.
お前たちを消し去る。この町を私が取り戻してやる。私の人生は、選択は、幸せは自ら選ぶ。私が。
Don't wake up. I'm gonna desperately need some healing after that one. Not the one I was aiming for. Thank you, guy. That one shoots fast. Hit both of them. Nope. Come on then, it's the last mother. I can deal. I could deal. Toolkit. First aid. And then we'll go to Shizuya. Ay, ay, ay. Now that's a killer of a rundown.
これがあなたの生き様なの？
お姉ちゃんから見たらきっとバカな女に見えると思う。私は家畜の餌のように与えられる幸せよりも這いずり回ってでも自分の力で得られるものを幸せと思う生き方をしたい。
後悔はしませんね。その選択の結果を決して誰のせいにもしないと誓いますね。
それ私たち清水ひな子の選択。運命は私たちが自ら私たちが十分に悩み抜いて納得してから選ぶ。お前たちのおもちゃにはもうならないぞ。
Well, that was sure was an upgraded version of that scene. Now we'll see if there's any difference here. time for Inari Hinako's ascension.
それではお別れを。あなたが幸せをつかんでくれることを願っています。
I will say that it is awfully kind of the game to not shit the bed this time around.
街が綺麗。
Play with me forever. Really? I know. Come on, you can't honestly be that mean, can you? No, you can't actually be that mean. I'll take that back. I'm the only one who truly cares about Shimizu Hinako's happiness. Right, you take priority. More of you. Can't do the fourth ring. Two out of 3 dolls dealt with.
うちに帰る
I have a fox mode for the final
世界が
doll.
私を祝福してる両親にも会いに行こう
I'm just going to run past you because honestly, I do not want to give a damn. Yeah, no, good morning to you lot. May you have happiness. No, I'm not gonna deal. Why are you always so goddamn fast? If you dare submit to the foxes, I shall curse you. God. Right. Then I don't have fox mode for the big guy. Or, well, when will the big guy show up? You really has hyper armor to that, didn't you? Okay, big guy time. Still not yet? Oh, there you are. So many waves of enemies.
もうすぐ
I'd almost call it ridiculous how many ones we've had to fight.
「ひなこや綺麗だよ」ほらお父さん。
ここはもうお前の家ではない。一人で帰ってきても敷居をまたげると思うな。
I'm surprised that this scene isn't any different. Ah, well then. Time to wake up in the Dark Shrine. May the Foxfire guide us.
"しめ縄が絡まって私の生き様みたい。今はとにかく進むんだ。諦めるものか。
I am deeply curious what the final boss will be. I know that it was probably hard, but I deeply respect the fact that the final boss is different with each main ending.
どうして私を操ろうとしていたの？
Oh. She's even fighting back against the doll now. Now that's interesting. I'm ready for you. Well, I said so, but apparently I'm not. Triple hit? Triple hit. Boy, howdy, that was beautiful. Yeah, she'll choose her own path. Neither fox, doll, nor sword may choose where she will go.
お前らの思い通りにはならないぞ。私はもう自分の望むものが何なのか分かってるから。邪魔するな。どけ。
I know now the trick. You can't fool me. Was that the last arena? That might have been the last arena. I honestly don't remember fully.
今度こそもう後もない。
Chocolate will keep. Ramune will turn in. There we are. Feel more powerful now. Yeah, there was one more arena. Or no, I'm wrong. Once again, chat, I am wrong.
Go, 清水ひな子。
No, all my weapons are clean as can be. Let's go. Final boss time. Let's go. I am deeply curious. Just who will be your final opponent?
ひなこ。あなた、ひなこなの？
お姉ちゃん、私たちは誰かのおもちゃにされているの。
どういうこと？
私を嫁がせたい何者かと、それを妨害したい何者かが私を二つに引き裂いて戦わせている。
そんなことって。
とても苦しい戦いだったけれど、私はようやくそれに気づけたの。人に望まぬ選択を強いること、それをせかすこと、私たちはそれと戦わなくちゃいけないって気づけたから。ごめんね、お姉ちゃん。ごめんね、お父さん、お母さん。私やっぱり親不孝者だと思う。でも本当に私の幸せを願っていてくれるなら、この暴挙をどうか許して。
Junko isn't stopping her this time. Hmm.
これが私の選択、そして私たちをもてあそぶ者たちへの抗議。
And here comes the fog monster. There she is.
どうして私たちはどちらかが殺されなければならないの？どうして私たちは殺し合うしか対話ができないの？
Yeah.
稀に人里に真意を宿した希少な血を持つ女子が生まれることがある。そのようなものが里に現れるたびに 我らは一族の跡取りにそのものを嫁に欲するようまじないをかけ
何を言って。
歴代の跡取りたちは皆うまくたぶらかして戻ってきたが、こだみの跡取りはくどい
人間の娘一人たぶらかせぬようでは未熟が過ぎる。
豊樹さんはずっと私をお嫁さんにしたい一心でずっと努力してきたって。孤独にずっと笑うな。一生懸命に悩んで生きてきたことゆきさんを笑うな。
Shibichi? No, the gods.
私は初め全然乗り気じゃなかった。でも彼の気持ちを知るうちに私も同じくらい一生懸命考えなくちゃならないって思ったの。
Oh. Damn it! Right. Let's set up my items again.
私は初め全然乗り気じゃなかった。でも彼の気持ちを知るうちに私も同じくらい一生懸命考えなくちゃならないって思ったの。
Lock in. I'll try. By the gods, I'll try.
私は初め全然乗り気じゃなかった。でも彼の気持ちを知るうちに私も同じくらい一生懸命考えなくちゃならないって思ったの。お父さんみたいになるかもしれないって。笑うな。私の悩みを笑っていいのは未来の自分だけだ。
Oh, this is excellent.
彼の思いに応えることで私の人生は何を得られる？何を失う？何が変わって何が生まれる？
あ、
女の幸せは男に愛されること。そんな魔法の言葉で
あ、
私の悩みは解決しない。
Nope. Nope. Ah, almost had that one. Have at me. Ow. Such timing. What are you, a fucking acrobat? Oh, that's a grab. Understood. Mistimed that one. Nope. Come fight me like a real man. It's slower than I anticipate. Always. God. Incredibly mean. Incredibly mean. Stop stabbing me in the back. Right. I know how to deal with this phase at least. He'll hop back, he'll summon. Alright, maybe I don't know how to deal with this phase, Jesus. Come on, let me actually strike you. Pretas. I hope I'll find a way. It seems like the big thing with the Fox God might just be stun locks because of his summons. I still don't know the timing for that one. I thought that was a jump back, but no it wasn't. Right, that's the grab. At least we got to see the grab, eh? Oh, come on. Dodge into it, not away. Swipe that screen. No, that wasn't all too kinda, was it? Right. You.
真剣に悩んで不安や悩みを抱えてその上で羽ばたく勇気が持てるか私たちは問うんだ
Right, I know how to dodge that one up. Nope. I'm being impatient. Just be patient. Very gory. God. Please just let me start on the third phase now. Right. Positive. At least then I am starting now in the third phase of the fight. But oh boy howdy, it really does feel like I'm fucking fighting for my life here. Right, and maybe I can't actually escape that. Maybe I'm just gonna have to dodge him. Come on. It is so much going on in this third phase. I always forget, he always starts off with a grab. Come on, dash at me. I know what you're here for. can't wait to see how much of a bitch this guy will be now in the third phase.
私たちだけの中にお前におもちゃにされる言われはない。
Nope. Where'd you look at this? And he's also reading me like a bit too. Do I start off in by the fox? Yeah, start off with the fox.
琴行さんだってたくさん悩んだ。初恋に自分の人生の全てを捧げていいのか悩んだんだ。私を嫁入りさせる気なら覚えといて。琴行さんを笑うことは誰だろうと許さない。
Ah, he didn't get stun locked on the first hit. Oh, come on. The fox face has got so much going on with it. Vänta. Otra vez. I just want to mulligan that one. You're gonna trap me again? Yeah, for sure. Already. All right.
それは私たちの悩み。私たちだけの悩み。お前におもちゃにされる言われはない。
Ah, for real, sis. Nope. I see you for what you are. What the fuck was that? Ay, ay, ay. At least I can read that face like a book now. At least partially.
琴行さんだってたくさん悩んだ。初恋に自分の人生の全てを捧げていいのか。私を嫁入りさせる気なら覚えといて。琴行さんを笑うことは誰だろうと許さない。
You really can land whatever, can't you? God. Getting there. I'm really struggling for it though. hatred. To my core hatred. You changed. You changed. Yeah, no, they hit like trucks. Sod off. Yeah, no, I'm sorry if this is a bit boring for me just bashing my head against this, but I truly feel like it is possible for me to do this. There we go. Used a bit too many resources though. Come on now. Right, at least then I know what to do with that one. Dodge, dodge, dodge. And then block here. You really didn't jump back? You fuck. Clean.
それは私たちの悩み。私たちだけの悩み。お前におもちゃにされる言われはない。
Nope. Oi! 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 Oi, ja. Ah.
必ず供養するからね。
Don't say oh my god like you didn't expect it. I may be stubborn, but I do things in the end.
ほらあっちだ早くほら本当にすまない久しぶりの祝言に酒が過ぎたのだろう普段は温和な方なのだ
どうすればいいの？
この場は私が何とかしておく
琴雪さん、一緒に。
すまなかった私は君に全てを与えたつもりで君が一番欲していたものに気づけなかった私も君と同じものが欲しくなったのだ君への愛は酔狂なまじないによって生み出されたものではないと行きなさい
もし私たちへの愛が本物だったならまた会いましょう。私たちもしっかり悩んで答えを用意しておきます。
Yeah, no, indeed we have angered the gods. Well, they may be portrayed as gods, but I have a feeling that they might be more so representative of Kotoyuki's parents. Because the Tsuneki text that we get to read is somewhat similar to his he moved away. He might have been heir to a family, to a powerful one, and then when it was time for him to marry, he fancied the person in his youth that saved him from a fox. But the choice wasn't entirely upon him, but more so forced upon him by his parent, which is the blue fox god. So his feelings might have not been entirely true. And then as for Oni god, they were very much so intent on getting Hinako to elope, no, not even to elope, just escape. Follow her base impulses to not actually face them head on. But what we managed to achieve in the true ending is beat back the influences on both of our Hinakos. We managed to beat back the vengeful gods of the past who was trying to control her. And we have managed to overpass the sanctimonious Lord of the Future in which Inari Hinako was being controlled by. She has now been freed. Or at least that's what I believe so far. We'll have to see in the post-credit scene if that will reveal any more to us. I will say as well that the ending music that we have here, it feels very powerful, like we've actually managed to overcome something truly out of our league. Oh? The days have grown warmer where I am. What is it like in Ebisugaoka? I can still recall the startling beauty of dandelions peeking out through the cracks in the stone walls. I would like to express my appreciation for the letter you sent me. It was quite enlightening. I will follow in your footsteps and start by simply trying to enjoy life. As per your recommendation, I purchased sauce-flavored senbei for the first time just the other day. I must have been quite a sight to see. A man dressed in a suit buying cheap rice crackers and eating them with children outside a candy store. The children laughed when they saw me, saying that real grown-ups don't buy such cheap snacks, and so I explained to them how I wasn't able to eat many treats as a child, which is why I'm eating them now. When they heard that, they began swarming around me, telling me all the different delicious ways you can eat sauce-flavored senbei, though I must say, I was taken aback when a child suggested I try putting strawberry jam on it. Imagine such a scene, a full-grown man eating snacks with children. While I was rather embarrassed, I felt like I had to regain a part of my lost childhood. I intend to become reacquainted with my inner child, discover my own dreams, and live life to the fullest. And once I have done so, I hope to reevaluate my feelings for you.
一生懸命な生き方をしてみたい。今度は私から琴雪さんに求婚するくらいの勢いで一生懸命に。私はまだ決まってないけど、とにかく何かに一生懸命に。何それ。ここは静かだね。誰も邪魔しない、せかさない。いるのは私たちだけ。私たちだけで行く末を決められる。こんな静かな恵比寿ヶ丘は初めてかも。ここは私たちだけの静寂の恵比寿ヶ丘だね。
The good luck charm for Junko. Right, this is the first time in a long while that I've actually not only played a AAA game, but a brand new AAA game to at least, and I would think about 80% completion. I am very happy with Silent Hill F. I deeply adore it. It has been such a fun experience to play this. How the story reveals itself with each and every passing ending, all the notes being able to give us even further information of what is going on in this story eluded in fog. I don't know, it is just fascinating, fun. This is really is a contender for one of my favorite Silent Hills in this case. Well, with that, the streaming spree for Silent Hill F is over. Thank you very much for tuning in. Next week I think that I'll only have one transmission, but it'll be a fun one. It's gonna be a demo transmission. I found a couple of different demos that I wanted to check out and play for you guys. If you have any recommendations, do feel free to send them my way. But until next time, stay safe, have fun, and be sure to come to terms with your inner desires. Transmission over. Janet.